Where am I really from? This one is for the Ascended Masters. Keep watching.
Yeah. I'm inspired. I'm inspired.
Flomashkarman, Flomas say the flow in me sees the flow in you. My name is Sumet Chatterjee from the Flow Zone Academy, and I'm a flow state coach, which means that I help you feel better and perform better. Today I want to talk about a very secret, mysterious location, and I believe this is where I'm from. And if I'm from here, that means that you are from here as well. Or at least this is where your soul resides, and you understand that you're just back here to help this karmic cycle, in a sense. Some of you watching right now might feel like you're here to do something very grand, that you're here to shift and help in the planet's awakening, in the collective enlightened experience, or helping others with enlightened states. This is what I've devoted this channel for. And I've started to get a lot of dreams, synchronicities, insights, downloads that are pointing me to Shambhala. Okay? Some of you might have heard this term before, some of you maybe not. Shambhala is this place. It's an ancient place, so maybe like 17,000 years ago or something like this. It is a location that is strictly called the City of Immortals, in a sense. Gyan Gunj. Some people call it Aryavart, some people call it Shangri-La. You might have heard of the term Shangri-La before, okay? This is somewhere located either Tibet or India, somewhere in the Himalayas or Himachal region. There's not really much specificity as to where this is, whether it's actually on Earth, whether it's dimensional plane, where it's, right between the metaphysical and physical realm. There have been a lot of people, specifically mystics like Yogi Babaji. A couple of yogis have also stated that they've made contact with Shambhala in different places. Also, it's mentioned in the Ramayana and the Mahabharata, so it's very interesting. Primarily, I'm interested in how can you gain access to Shambhala? Well, first of all, you have to connect with your inner peace or your inner bliss. I believe that paradise is a state of consciousness. This could be a Chogyam quote, for as far as I know, but paradise is a state of consciousness. I've always really believed in this idea that, paradise is not a place or a location, but it's a state of consciousness. So in this video today, I'm gonna basically teach you how to access your own inner Shambhala, or how to rest in that Shangri-La internally. First of all, you want to have a place where you feel centered within your body, a place where you have focused intention. Remember, focused intention means focused chi, or focused energy, okay? So if all your energy is up in the mind and up in the head, you're gonna get issues up here, sinus issues, headaches, okay, neck pain, ear issues. I have all of these issues because I'm very, very heady, and I love to chew on intellectual concepts. But as I'm noticing that I'm bringing and embodying a lot of the information that I'm getting, or the downloads that I'm getting, down into my physical body, being okay being with my physical body and being embodied is a secret to Shambhala. Because what does this Tantra or Vajrayana field really teach us? It teaches us to connect with our bodies and our minds. It's not this mental mastication, mental masturbation, okay? It is mental fortitude, it is mental fluidity, it is mental zero, okay, mushin. When we can get out of the mind, and again, society will make us seem that these are bad things, right? Getting out of your mind is a bad thing. It means you're crazy. No. Getting out of your mind is a great thing, okay? Because now you have a sense of, okay, I am not my mind. I'm not my thoughts, right? I have a distance here, and I'm able to be the observer. You know, Shambhala has said that, Kalki, which is the, last avatar of Vishnu, you could say, he's there to actually help bring the planet towards certain golden ages. And he was born in Shambhala, so you could tell that is the golden age energy, okay? We need that golden age energy now more than ever. We're kind of delving into a dark ages right now, right? If you see the state of the planet and the world, it's constantly perpetuating and reminding us of all of these different things. And, it seems almost like we're at a certain precipice or point where there's like new pandemics and things being introduced every month. And if you get wrapped up in that narrative, it's going to start chewing at you, right? And eating at you. You can't access Shambhala like that. You got to have a sense of your own health and your own worth, okay? Your own immunity and your own worth. Of course, take all the necessary precautions. You're not going to force your way into Shambhala, okay? Only with those with the purest of heart can access Shambhala. So if you're holding a lot of baggage and emotional baggage in your heart, you can't bring in that expansiveness of energy. I think the secret to irresistible energy is a sense of appreciation and gratitude alongside a sense of openness and a sense of non-attachment and almost like a sense of celebration, like amazement or awe. If you combine all of those qualities together, you get this sense of this irresistible energy where you're just appreciating everything. You're appreciating the moment, right? You're allowing yourself to rest in that bliss and that Shambhala. So it's important that you connect with yourself today. And, perhaps this is my own mind playing tricks on me. It could be. But I've been getting lots of visions of this place. Giant marble pyramids reminding me of my Organite pyramids, crystals. This is supposed to be the place where all the Ascended Masters hang out, in a sense. It's just inspiring, right? That imagery of Shambhala is just inspiring to me, and it's somehow related to the Dhaka or the Dakini code as well. So it's related to the Vajrayana kind of discipline, in a sense. The fact that we are in this age of hypocrisy, Kali Yuga, and Kalki was born in Shambhala, gives us some kind of a roadmap here where we're going. Wait a second. There's something very relevant about this place. Shambhala is almost a mythical and mystical kingdom. So you're going to have to, first of all, align with your own sovereignty. Okay, what does that mean? Self-sufficiency, autonomy, being able to make your own decisions. Whenever you feel forced into something or someone else is imposing their reality onto you and crushing you down, that's a Shambhala block, I believe, okay? That is like the ultimate, because the thing is, that's that masculine energy of freedom. If that is captivated, the divine masculine cannot move. It feels trapped, it feels captive, it feels like it's gonna eat itself up from the inside if it gets to that state where they have no other choice but to go inwards and they feel frustrated. But there needs to be a certain sense of freedom and acceptance to be able to actually move forward outside of the realm of suffering, which is a non-acceptance, is a resistance. No, this is not the way it's supposed to be. I'm not supposed to have this. I'm not supposed to have that. If you can want what you have, you can have what you want. Okay, straight up. I heard this from Frederick Dodson first. If you can want what you have what you want. If you don't want what you have, how are you possibly going to have what you want? So the way I experience Shambhala is practically wholeness, okay? It's practical shamanism. It's this understanding that there's an instinctual, rational way of doing things. You see, all realities right now exist in the infinite. You're not creating your reality. You're choosing your reality. You're just deciding. You're making a choice. The best place to make a choice is from that I amness, pure I amness, which is identity-less, okay? Egolessness is an aspect of flow state, right? If you have your identity constantly gnawing in and telling you, oh, but I'm not that kind of a person yet. Oh, but, that's not me. Oh, but, no, I'm not a reader. I'm not like that. Constantly, there's a lot of people, and I hear their own identity locking them in place, and they repeat the same patterns years after year after year after year after year, doing the same thing, going out for beer with friends and partying, and then you're just going to work and just getting married and just running that script without any forethought, without any self-awareness. That's when you're living in the matrix, right? Because the matrix is actually a hive mind. This is what we're challenging as people on this channel. This concept to you might seem woo-woo, it might seem weird, pretentious, oh, this guy's hallucinating, whatever you think. That is a projection of your own internal states right now. Because if you feel dissatisfied, the idea of Shambhala doesn't appeal to you. It appeals to you that you escape to Shambhala, that you're like, please give me Shangri-La right now. I'm so frustrated. But if you realize that if you can raise your level of consciousness by simply being in this observer mode, by allowing yourself to find that internal guidance system, that GPS. I love putting my palms like this. This is a great way that you will start to receive things from the universe. Either this, or I love Gyan Mudra as well. But I just love opening my palms and sitting like this. And after a while, I just feel a sense of lightness in my beingness. It's a very powerful and simple tweak that you can do today to access your flow state. Just simply have your palms facing up. And notice this is also helpful in sleeping. When you're sleeping, make sure that your palms are facing upwards. Notice the difference in your quality of sleep. So I believe I'm from here, man. I believe you are too, if you're watching. It just makes sense, okay? I'm not supposed to share many secrets about Shambhala with you guys. However, if you join Primal Sutra, we can let you know on some of the real occult secrets around Shambhala and also my guides told me that I can't speak about the various details of the place. Maybe here's something that your mom or dad didn't teach you about happiness. That happiness is merely acceptance and growth. It is an acceptance of what is happening. Just because you accept what is happening doesn't mean you have to agree to what is happening, okay? So it's an acceptance and a growth. A growth meaning that you gotta look forward to something and expect that things are anticipating and emanating, okay? This is kind of my Gene Keys shadow, the transmutation from fantasy to radiance or emanation, which is basically dreams, right? From fantasy to actual real lived expression of our dreams and our imagination. So, or Imagination, which is one of my ebooks from a while back. It is an imagination, it really is, because we are the images, the images that keep working on ourselves. If you're on this channel, clearly you're very invested in your personal development and your mindful peak performance, which is why you're here. And I just want to thank you guys so much for being a part of this channel, man. I couldn't be more grateful. Seeing 777 subscribers, it just fills me up with joy, first and foremost. Secondly, man, I know we didn't get to 1,000. It's almost the end of the month. I know we didn't get to it, but hey, man, we're rising. We're still rising. We're the Upward Spiral Gang. So if you can share this video, if you can share any of my videos, if you want to know more about certain videos, I know people are really loving the Art of Seduction series, so I will continue more about, relationships and things like this. This channel is going to expand more into relationships, health, different things like this as I start to expand and I start to learn more about my own character and myself in this journey, because there's always new material, there's always new things to learn. I want to end with a very quick testimonial from Tony K, okay? Thank you, brother. This is a testimonial from Tony K. doing a Primal Sutra session. So thank you, brother. If you guys are interested in a similar transformation, you want to manifest real quick, shoot me a message. Have an incredible day. May the flow be with you and stay legendary. Let's go.
Hey, what up? This is TK. I want to give a huge shout out to my fellow IMC Nation classmates, Ryan G and Dr. Scripps. Primal Sutra. I did one session with them and they helped me overcome a few things I'm going through. But one thing I'd really like to share, and they didn't know I shared this yet, I received an unexpected check in the mail the next day. Now, I actually had 2 unexpected deaths about a month prior, and this check was about the exact same. So I highly encourage you to get a session with Dr. Scripps and Ryan G. You'll thank me later. Keep showing up.